Good morning, everyone. Well, I'm very excited because very soon we're going to London, to our trip to London. So I'm very excited with all the planning you've done for our trip, all the places that you want to visit over here. I'm very pleased with all this. But today, what I prepared are different exercises and vocabulary that have to do with traveling. Okay, here we have a YouTube video. Let's see.
In my hand luggage.
Where you can find a conversation at the airport. Obviously, the vocabulary that we find here is related to traveling. It would be interesting if you listen to this recording 2 times.
Is that okay?
That's fine. Is there nothing in your suitcase?
No.
Okay. Would you like a window or aisle seat?
So this would be a conversation that you could have at the airport. Then we have a website where you can find the differences between the words travel, trip and journey. Okay, so let's see. Trip, the act of going to another place, often for a short period of time, and returning. Okay, so usually a trip is not very long. Well, here are some examples. We took a 5-day trip to the Amazon. You're back from your vacation. How was your trip? Okay, very good. Then we have travel. Travel is a verb and it means going to another place in general. Some examples are, I really like to travel. He travels frequently for work. And here are some incorrect uses of travel. You do not say, I brought this shirt on my travel to Thailand. You say, I bought this shirt on my travel to on my trip to Thailand. I'm planning to travel to the US next year. I'm planning a travel to the US next year. No, this one is not correct. We have to use I'm planning to travel to the US next year, or I'm planning a trip to the US next year. And the last one is journey, which is a noun and means one piece of travel, going from one place to another, usually a long distance. Some examples are the journey takes 3 hours by plane or 28 hours by bus. Okay, so more or less here, if you want to, you can have a look at all the information you have on this website. Then I have uploaded a document where you can find different travel vocabulary if it opens. Well, we're having problems with this. Okay, so on this document you will find vocabulary that will be useful on our trip to London. For example, luggage, check-in. When you arrive at the airport, you go to the check-in to get your boarding pass. Okay, so this is all vocabulary that we can use during our trip or at the airport. Right, the next document we have is an open-close activity that also has vocabulary related to traveling. Here you have to choose, in each answer you have to choose the correct answer. For example, 1, A arrives, B starts, C dates, D returns. We go through the 15. And then the second part, you have to choose the word that you think goes better in the space. Okay, and the last document we have is the quiz. Okay, here we have a quiz that has to do with the 3 words that I've explained, trip, travel and journey. So we have 10 questions and we have to choose the right answer between trip, travel and journey. Okay, so these are the different sections we have. and documents you have on that you can that you can study and look at before we go on our trip to London. Well, I hope all this is useful for you, and see you soon.